Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video, I'm going to be explaining how to actually finish the games you started in Roblox Studio, okay? So, I know this is a problem with a lot of people, okay? They'll start a game, and then they just will not finish it, right? They just either get lazy, or they get demotivated, or whatever, they won't finish it, right? And I'm gonna actually teach you guys how to finish those games, okay? This happens to everyone, so don't feel bad, alright? So, yeah, everyone does this, okay? Well, obviously, maybe not everyone, but a lot of people I know have had the same issue, right? They'll start a game, they'll start working on it, and they'll just give up halfway through, right? So don't feel bad. You're not the only one, right? But I think personally it's a bad habit to have, and I don't like to do it, right? And most times I don't do it. But that's why actually I made this video, so I'm gonna explain how I actually finished the games that I started and how you guys can too. All right. So hopefully this helps you out. Be sure to leave a like if it does. Subscribe for more Roblox development content, and let me know any comments you have in the comment section below. So yeah. Anyways, let's get started. All right. So first things first. I'd say the easiest thing to do, okay, to kind of motivate yourself and get yourself working, and not even like, okay, even if you're starting a new game that you're not like demotivated on, right? Like whenever you have the ball rolling on the development, establish a release date, right? So now like that you said this release date, okay, so let's say, all right, right now it's like May 18th or something like that, right? I don't know what day it is, to be honest with you, but let's say that like we want to release in a month from now, so June 18th, okay? Now that we know that, right, we're like, okay, we need to make sure we plan everything out, and we need to get situated. We need to be like working consistently, right? We need to make sure we hit that deadline, right? It's very important, all right? And also another thing to do too is not only tell yourself this, but tell everyone, all right? Like, hype it up, okay? Now obviously not only is this helpful for like marketing for your game, since players will be hyped for it, but right, but like it'll keep you on track as well, right? But if you tell people this date, it'll not only make you motivated because like you have to make sure they hit this deadline, but now you have other people who are going to be wondering where your game is if you don't release it by that date. You get what I'm saying? So now it's not just you holding yourself accountable, right? Now it's not just you knowing only that date, and if you give up on it, who cares? No one knew about it anyways. Now if you tell people, then you're going to be like, oh crap, I have to do this, or else I'm going to look like a loser, right? Like I'm going to look like I can't say what I can't finish what I started, right? And no one wants to look like that. I mean, I don't want to look like that personally. If I say something, I want to do it, right? I don't want to be a quitter. So tell other people, tell your friends, say, hey, I'm gonna get this game done by this day, and they're gonna be like, okay, all right, and then if you do it, good, But if you don't do it, then they're like, yo, what the heck, dude? You can't do what you say you're gonna do. It's not a good thing to not a good feature to have, in my opinion. So yeah. Anyways, so definitely an easy thing to do. But if you decide you want to make this game or make a game, then do this. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. All right, anyways, next. So, okay, this is a bit harsh, okay, but this is something I tell myself, right? So, like, once a quitter, always a quitter, right? So, it's not 100% true. Obviously, if you quit once, you don't have to quit all the time. But I feel like if you quit once, it's a lot easier to quit again, right? This is what I tell myself personally when I feel like quitting on something, right? Because, like, personally, like, I used to run a lot, right? And when I was like training to do this marathon, I was always like telling myself, when I got like tired and stuff, I wanted to give up, right? I was like, okay, if I quit right now, all right, what is going to make me not quit next time? Then, like, if I quit right now, what says I'm not going to quit next time, right? And the truth is, nothing else would say that, right? It's just me holding myself accountable, right? So I feel like if you do something, you're more likely to do it again. That's what I'm trying to say, right? So I don't like to quit once, because then it'll be easier for me to quit next time, and I don't want to quit next time because I don't want to quit at all. All right, so keep that in your head, I guess, right? Don't quit now, because then you'll quit next time, and then you'll quit next time, and you don't want to quit at all. All right, just yeah. I'm sorry if this doesn't make any sense, but this is what I used to do, right? So yeah. Also, like tell yourself, like, if you've came this far, then why quit now, right? This is just what I do, though. Do it if you want. It does help me out, though, definitely. So yeah. Anyways, also, here's another thing, true, all right? Here's another thing. If you're working on a solo project, okay, no one's gonna stop you from quitting, all right? You need to be the one who actually holds yourself accountable and makes yourself do it, all right? Like, have enough willpower and discipline to actually finish what you started, all right? Like, you can quit. Sure, quit, right? No one's stopping you. But is that what you want to be known as? Not even known as, but, like, is that what you want to know yourself as? Just a quitter? You get what I'm saying? This is getting like kind of deep, but that's what I tell myself, right? I don't want to be known as a quitter, okay? I don't want to be a quitter. I don't want to be someone like that, right? So I make sure that I do what I say I'm gonna do, right? I need to be able to hold myself accountable, right? I need to be able to. I need to be able to trust myself, and I need to be able to say that if I want to do something, I need to know that it's gonna be done. So yeah, definitely something to know. So if like I said here, if I can't hold myself accountable, then who will? And the answer is no one. All right, you gotta have faith in yourself, and you gotta do what you say you're gonna do. So yeah. Anyways, next slide. All right, so this is more of a practical tip, but if you've never used Trello before, I definitely recommend it. It's a pretty cool website, and all it really is just a way to like organize your project, right? So as you can see here, wait, I'm actually okay. So as you can see here, I have this bugs to fix thing, right? And I have fixed tools, I have eating, I have backpacks, click to sell, right? So these are just like bugs to fix, features to add, UI, builds, done. And if I'm scripting my backpacks or whatever, I say, okay, backpacks are done, drag it to done, and then it's done, right? And then it'll show you everything that progresses. You can have everything. It's pretty cool. I like it. You can add more lists if you want, like ideas, right? And you can put it there. Whatever you want to do. I think it's cool, to be honest. I use it a lot. I know a lot of people who do use it. Definitely recommend it. It's pretty cool tool. So yeah, Trello.com. Also, you can invite your friends to it as well. You can hit the invite button and share a link with them, which is also pretty cool. So that'll save you a lot of time as well, and you stay organized with your friends as well. So that way if you did something and you drag it to done, well then you're like, okay, well they did it for me. I don't need to do it anymore. And you're on track. So pretty cool tool. Definitely recommend using it. Yeah. Anyways, next. All right. So plan it out. All right. So this is a pretty big tip too. Plan stuff out. All right. So like even if it's just you working on the game, I would definitely recommend planning it out. Okay. Because if you're planning stuff out, like what features you want by what date, when you want to be working on those features, when you want the game to come out for beta, when you want to start doing bug testing, when you want to start working on mobile development, when you want to start working on UI perfection, when you want to get this stuff done, it's going to help you stay more organized and like stay on track, right? In my opinion, and that when that release date does come, you're not super backlogged. You don't have this backlog, waiting for you. All right. So let me actually show you guys some cool documents I found on the dev forum. So as you can see here, this is a pretty long thread. I'll link it below. I'm not gonna read the whole thing right now because it just would take way too long. But as you can see, this guy right here is like posting out like a guide for people who, to plan a game and stuff like that, right? And as you see, what he's saying here is he has a planning stage, right, for his game. So he plans the game, does this stuff, he asks this question for himself, right? He has a concept stage where he builds scripts and tests, right? And then he has a review stage where he figures out the problems, he determines solutions, stuff like that, right? He has a refurbishing stage where he like rebuilds it, rescripts it. I mean, like I said, I don't do this. I mean, I kind of do this stuff, but he outlands it. And there's a beta stage where he advertises the game, he tests this game, does that stuff. And the final stage is when he releases his game completely. But actually, a pretty cool document here too, which he actually linked here. This is like an open source Google Doc, but as you can see here, he has his game title, design document, the logo. He has like a table of context, which is all this stuff, right? He has the developers working on the game. He has the change log. He has all this stuff. He has, the target audience, the platform, server size, all this stuff, right? I mean, it looks pretty cool, right? Super official. Obviously, you don't need to do this for every game. This is not like a necessity. This is just if you want to keep yourself on track, do it. If you don't. Who cares, right? I've never done this, but it does look pretty cool, to be honest. It looks pretty, it looks like pretty official, and it just kind of looks cool. So I might do it eventually, but I've never done it before. But it does look cool, so that's why I thought I'd share it with you guys. Yeah. So plan it out. All right. So yeah. Anyways, another way to to finish your games is be consistent. All right. I know this sounds pretty simple, but like if you're working on something consistently and you're doing it consistently, you will inevitably finish. Right. Like if you're doing something every single day or every week, I'd recommend daily for sure. But if you're doing something consistently, you will get better and you will finish it because you literally have to. Right. You're being consistent and you're working on it every single day or every single whatever. Right. So you have to be moving forward. Right? That's just the truth. So a very easy way to get your stuff done, just be consistent, right? And if that's like planning out a certain hour of your day, like from 5 to 6 p.m. or whatever it is, that works for you. But even if it's just like a random time, whatever works for you, you gotta figure that stuff out. But consistency is key, all right? And this is for everything in life, man. I swear, like, trust me, guys, consistency is key, okay? Yeah. All right, next slide. All right, also another big one too is don't be a perfectionist, okay? You know, you're gonna try to make stuff perfect, okay? You're gonna see your game, you're gonna be like, okay, this isn't good enough. This isn't good enough. This isn't good enough. All right, sure you can do that, but do that toward the end of the development, okay? Get the game done, and then toward the end, start trying to figure everything out and make it perfect, okay? Because if you like waste like I said right here, 1 week trying to perfect like a swinging animation or something like that, right? Like an animation for your game. Think about that. You wasted a week, right? Just trying to do one thing, all right? Stop trying to make stuff perfect, all right? Do that toward the end of the project. That's when you need to focus on that stuff. For now, you should get your game done, get everything working, and then tweak everything toward the end if you think it is, right? But just know that nothing will ever be perfect, right? And it's just like an infinite loop of wasting time. That's all I'm going to say. This is how I do it. I recommend this. If you want to be a perfectionist, do it. I don't recommend it at all. It's a bad thing to do, all right? But I do fall, you know, I have struggled with it, so don't feel bad if you do too, all right? I do struggle with this stuff, but yeah, this is definitely my tip though. Anyways, if you're currently having a game that you can't finish, okay, so this is for people who actually are watching this video right now, right, and they actually have a game right now that they can't finish, right, and they're watching this video. If you currently have a game like that, right, decide if the reason why you started is still true, okay? So if the reason why you started was because you wanted to make Robux, okay, whatever amount of Robux, like 1 million Robux, whatever it was, and you still haven't made the Robux, well then obviously you better get working on the game, right? Like, now, if you have a better idea or a better opportunity and something else you need to do, then maybe it's a better decision to go do that, right? Maybe it is. But if you're quitting because you're just lazy or just you feel like don't do it anymore, right, or stuff like that, then like shut up, you know what I'm saying? Get to work, bro. Like, stop being lazy. All right, get it done, okay? And just quitting. Once a quitter, always a quitter. All right, a winner never quits, and a quitter never wins. All right, that's all I'm saying. So yeah, definitely evaluate this. All right, anyways, so that's all I have to say, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out. If it did, guys, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want more Roblox development content, Roblox game development content. So yeah, I hope it's taught you something. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and leave a like if you enjoyed. All right, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry if it was a little bit too mean, but yeah, let me know what you think. I stick in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.